Hi guys, what are the trends we've noticed in 2015 weddings, and does it matter? I'm Dennis Brennan, a wedding celebrant and the Wedding Whisperer. I guess trends tend to come and go a little. They reflect changes in our times and in our practices and our habits. Whether it matters, well, I guess it's up to you whether you want to follow some of those changes or whether you see that some of those changes are not for you. So whether it matters depends a lot on how you see it and what you think about it. But let's take a look at a few of the ones that have come about over this last year or so. One of them has been a bit of a change in food in 2015, and I guess it matches a little bit of our lifestyle, with many more young people heading to coffee shops and things during the day and for their outings. Some of the wedding receptions have come to reflect that a little, with a bit more use of food carts for main course and even food carts for dessert instead of the kind of lolly bars and things that were around for a little while. The use of the food carts gives a kind of a festive party feel to the reception and gives people a chance to walk and talk. So it might be one thing you'd want to talk about. There's been a lot of colour change in 2015, with really bright colours coming back in. We've been through periods of quite pastel-y and subdued colours, but back end of 2015 particularly showed many bright colours re-emerging, and a number of brides and grooms taking great delight in the joy of great colour. Destinations and themes has been an issue in 2015 as well. Interesting to see whether the changing dollar might colour that a little. But a number of couples have used the opportunity to head to a destination either in Australia or overseas, and to plan the whole wedding around that destination. Again, it's a possibility for couples, but doesn't suit everybody. It might depend on the ability of family and those you want at your wedding to be able to pull off the journey. Metallic dresses and trims had a bit of a surge in 2015, and a number of brides and bridesmaids wore dresses particularly metallic in style. Again, a bit sparkly, adding a bit of life to what was probably a more bland trend in more recent times. And the other one I just wanted to mention, there's probably many more, but obviously the growing use of drones and aerial photography in weddings. I'm sure some of us have seen those videos on television of the drones running into brides or grooms. Thankfully that's a much rarer occurrence. Certainly the drone gives an opportunity for some fantastic photography and a very different look at you and the people you've invited to celebrate the day with you. So there's lots of trends, heaps more than this buzzing around, and there may be smaller base trends in groups. The issue is that we sit down and talk about this together, a good celebrant and a couple planning their wedding service. Gives you an opportunity, and gives the celebrant an opportunity to talk over with you what's out there, what sort of things are happening, but hopefully also to listen to you and to help you figure out, in tune with who you are and what you want on the day, what things will make up your wedding. I'm Dennis Brennan, celebrant and Wedding Whisperer.